got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
Anything else that you haven't addressed that you...
Yeah, I didn't like when Kim said on the show, I didn't want to go to Deshaun's barbecue and hang out with Nene and eat chicken. You know, I found that comment to be very suspect.
What do you mean?
We didn't have chicken. We had lamb and shrimp.
You better watch your tone and how you speak to people, especially when you're talking to a sister.
Nene just loses it, like instantly. All of a sudden, she just blows it. And there's no calming her down, and she just won't shut up.
You think you can talk to people like they're a slave? Your slave is behind you.
It's racist.
Right, that's
Yeah, it is. It is somewhat racist.
No. I mean, I think barbecue, absolutely not. I'm going to share with you guys, half of my friends are black. I'm definitely not racist at all. She said it was a sunset barbecue. I thought barbecue chicken in my mind. I just didn't say barbecue chicken. I just said chicken. But, and then, you know, I'm not racist at all. I mean, I don't even see color. I never have.
Call my assistant a slave. Shut
You call her a slave. You call her everything.
I've never called her a slave in my entire life. You bitch! You bitch! Are you kidding me?
I'm not nobody's slave. I don't care.
Here's my slave. Slave!
Katie, you alluded to the fact that Giselle and Robin must have white ancestors to look the way they do. Do you think that means they're not black?
No, I'm really surprised that they're so obsessed with skin color and racial identity.
The way that Kim is treating Sweetie is very unacceptable to me. I don't like it. Not only are you disrespecting Sweetie, you are disrespecting me. And she's a fool for sitting here letting you talk to her like that. Somebody need to step in. You call her all day long, she's standing right there.
And I pay her a lot of money to call her.
Well, at first I thought maybe you were a gang member. Yes, you looked like you just got out of a car from South Central and that you might, like, pop me.
Everybody has tattoos.
No, but you look shady.
And what makes her think he's a South Central gang member?
Because of his tattoos. What ethnicity is John?
John is from Hawaii.
So, not white. Black folks, we don't need to be fighting on TV like that. It's enough of that type of reality TV.
And why do you do that? Why do you think that the black folks fight so much on TV?
You said that I should have never brought race into this show, that this show is not that kind of show.
I would never say that, by the way.
I don't know that.
Garcelle, you have it out for me, and I want to know why.
I don't have it out for you,
Why?
Renna. No, but when I heard that, that pissed me off.
Then why didn't you come to me and say, Renna, what are you doing?
I like Donald Trump. I don't agree necessarily with anything everyone, you know, I don't agree with my husband half the time with what he says. I don't necessarily agree with Donald some of the times, but I got to tell you, he is such an interesting guy. He's only been kind to me, and I love people who are non-filtered, and that man does not have a filter. And I mean, give me a non-filtered person any day. Yeah. They keep you on your toes. He's smart, and I'll tell you why I like him more than any reason. You look at his children. He has raised some amazing children. That says a lot about a person. I think Donald Trump is fantastic.
Every single time I do or say anything, it's like, Katie, you're not being black enough. Or, Katie, how black are you feeling today? I don't wake up in the morning and go, oh, it's a Wednesday. How black am I feeling? Let me get my black meter out and, like, you know, measure how black I am. That's so dumb. Like, I don't walk around having race on my mind constantly.
Call my assistant a slave.
She is a slave. And she be calling her dumb ass.
Wait a minute,
get
guys.
This, get that. I'm like, damn, did you have
you guys.
It looks like we're at the ultimate fight challenge. At this point, because there's so much madness, I don't know who's right.
And I help if you have the trash.
We're supposed to have a good weekend, you guys.
Kim?
Andy, like, how much can a person take? There wasn't even one positive question for me. It was hammered, like...
I didn't think it was all bad.
You have the control to say stop.
Bitch knows I'm not racist. Nene knows I'm not racist. You know why you have not found another white woman to sit on that mother? Because nobody's dumb enough to do that.
What happened, Candy? Give us the real deal. What in the world's going on? I mean, it was like a small argument that just
escalated crazy.
Ridiculous. You know, she called her dumb, she this, she that, and then she said something about, okay, well, you and your slave. And then Sweetie's like, I'm not a slave. She's like, yes, you are. She talked to you like you a slave.
Stop in my shoes. 5 African-American women just hammered. Like, I couldn't even speak. Like, my mind's a whirlwind. This whole racism thing in this day and age is bullshit. Like, every one of those motherfuckers on that couch owe this world a apology for this racism shit.
Sweetie is a grown woman. If she wants to get paid and be talked to in any kind of crazy way, then that's her problem. Who am I?
Yo, such. I didn't know we had slaves in 2010. And
yeah, it's just supposed to be peaceful.
He's one of my friends. He's giving you a home. Please don't be disrespectful.
I don't have to stay here. Really, I don't.
Giselle and Robin, why was it important that Katie define herself to you?
No. And to find my children, which was...
No.
What?
My father was in the civil rights movement. So when we were little, we had the KKK burning sign in our yard on a weekly basis. My father had death threats every day.
I can't swim. You're a black person.
Did that really just come out of your mouth?
Is that bad? You're a racist, a bully? That is, I'm racist? You are a racist. I am black. Puerto Ricans are black, they're Indian, and they're Spanish. So are Cubans, and that's who I married, and that's who I had kids with. Shut the up.
Oh my God, Luann, I knew you would come with a headdress.
I'm coming out. I'm Diana Ross, so I'm feeling liberated.
Hi, ladies, how are you?
You're Donna Summers. Diana, you're Donna Summers. Diana.
It's like, why would you come to someone's house for a religious naming ceremony, you know, and then go outside and go in on them and challenge them about
We didn't go in. We didn't go. We just asked you a simple question.
And then for Robin to bring up, okay, well, when your girls are older, what box are they going to check? What the hell are you talking about?
But Katie,
Why would you even bring that up?
But Katie, you know that you said something wrong. That's why you sported the Jackson 5 afro.
The big hair, but she came looking blackface. Is that okay? Like, when did that become okay?
No, she did not come
She did. She was like, her face was shades tan.
Why, you thought it was politically incorrect?
I want to talk about, Brandy, what you said to Joyce in the pool in Palm Springs. It was a comment that generated a lot of negativity. You said that black people can't swim.
I know what I said.
Yes. You were called a racist, and people were extremely pissed off at you.
Your house got eggs? Darkening your skin, is that okay now? Like, what's not okay?
Well, I think you're taking it too far. Yes, Luann did a little self-tanner to make her skin look a little darker, to look more like Diana Ross.
My mother is from Savannah, Georgia. Right. She lived in the segregated South, just like your family.
You're not proud of that.
This is so ignorant. I shouldn't even get myself upset about wow, Katie, dumb and dumber.
With my children, we were at a home store. It was really hard because I made a stupid comment and I shouldn't have said it, and I definitely paid the price, and I'm the least from racist in the planet, and I say stupid things a lot, and that was over the top. I'm not a racist. Carlton's not anti-Semitic. It's just people throw these labels out and they don't understand.
All you care about is your brand. And who's gonna buy that China stuff?
What's wrong with my stuff made in China?
I don't know. I gave you some stuff. Do you like it?
What's wrong?
No, I don't like anything of hers.
Of course not, marionette puppet.
Okay.
You know what? You better shut the hell up. I asked you a simple question.
Why do I have to answer any of your questions, Robin? I don't care.
Hold on, I want to hear from her.
I want you to understand what? That you're not biracial. Shut the... You know what? Y'all better get security here for real, because
For what? What are you gonna do?
Shut up!
Yeah.
The problem with throwing out titles or labels as anti-Semitic or racist, you can't just throw those out without any consequence. They're damaging.
Exactly.
And
But then don't make remarks that make you seem like the label that's being thrown upon you.
The people that I hang out with are from all different backgrounds. Most of my friends are Latin.
You made a comment to me, and you said, I like your beautiful slanted eyes. I don't know if you recall saying that, but I felt very insulted.
Really? I love slanted eyes.
And you still saying it.
I have black girlfriends, I have white girlfriends, and boyfriends. So we all joke with each other about, like, they joke with me about my rhythm and, like, silly things, and I just can't joke like that. And I'm sorry.
Do not wear hats in the temple. I know. I'm trying to enjoy this experience, so take the hat off, bitch. How hard is it? How many times do you need to be asked? Do what you want. I'm sorry, I didn't say it in Spanish. Take the hat off.
I didn't hear Mary's slanted eye comment at pho. I wish I would have heard that.
To me, it's a very discriminatory, racist kind of joke. You're an adult. Take some responsibility. Right now, that's a lot of Asian hate. Be conscious of your words.
But you don't have the balls to be courageous. Come on, Mexican. I thought you were all Mexican and strong. Power. That bitch wouldn't survive. And I'm tired of it.
I understand that you're mad at Carrie. However, talking about her ethnicity is disgusting.
I didn't mean any harm by that. Like, for me, it's a compliment.
You can say things differently, like, I love your beautiful eyes, but when you reference to, I love your slanted eyes, you know, it's very insulting to me.
You know, when you say slanted eyes, like, that's a feature, and that's a beauty in America.
Chirpy Mexican has to have her way.
She called you a chirpy Mexican. She called you Mexican.
Come on, Mexican. I thought you were all Mexican and strong.
You can't tolerate racism.
That's your opinion. It's not my opinion. It's everybody in the country's opinion, Leanne. For God's sake.
Do you think she's a racist?
I feel like it's disgusting. Watching, I'm disappointed. I don't want to be associated. I feel ashamed. And it's not okay, Leanne.
I agree.
It's not okay.
I agree.
And to use that over and over and over again is racism.
So we've shot the reunion. We obviously discussed this a lot. What was your reaction? I mean, well, you were there. What was your reaction to her reaction about this conversation?
I mean, to be honest, I'm just speechless over it all. And you know how I feel, and you'll have to watch the reunion, or you guys will have to watch the reunion to see how I feel.
Ask me, what Asian I am because of my eyes, they squinty. So, but I have a new hairdo. I was starting to...
Thoughts on the posts that surfaced that Jenny had made on her Facebook a couple of years ago?
I don't condone those, and I'm completely anti-racist, so, you know, I hope everyone does better, but I definitely don't condone those.
You know, with everything that happened with Jenny, have you talked to her since she was fired?
You know, she texted me and I haven't heard from her since.
It was like a bombshell situation, you know what I mean? What's your relationship with her today?
You know, Jenny's always been nice to me, so I hope everything's good with Jenny, and she's always been really busy. They're serial entrepreneurs, so I'm sure they're really busy.
But do you think her firing was fair?
You know, I think that was a tough decision for them to make, and it was really hard for everybody involved, and I hope she's doing amazing.
Do you think that this Jenny situation, you know, we've seen cancel culture, you know, and the way that people have lost their jobs over tweets or over, you know, social media posts. Do you think that she deserves a second chance, you know, to return to the show in the future?
I think everyone in life deserves a second chance. That's what we're trying to do, just be a little bit better every single day, and hopefully we learn from our mistakes and don't make them again.
Move on. I was about Jenny from Salt Lake City. I was on tape last night. We taped last night's episode Wednesday, and people were very upset about the lack of discussion on last night's episode relating to Jenny's disgusting and upsetting posts. And I've also seen all the tweets wanting to know what's being done about those posts. I just want to say, in case anyone doesn't realize it, that there are many serious discussions happening right now about everything. And I can't address the situation right now, but it will be addressed very soon. And thank you for your patience. And the posts were very upsetting, rightfully, and disgusting. So there you go. I heard that the Smith sisters were great talking about this on Friday, and I need to listen to that episode on demand. Did you hear it, John?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Actually,
like most things with the Smith sisters, it's the first time I'll hear of something.
Right.
So I wasn't really hip to the story until I tuned into that broadcast.
Well, they broadcast on Friday, so it was kind of, that was when it was kind of really exploding, I would say. But I really want to hear what they had to say. I love their take on everything, and I want to discuss it with them.
My political stand, I still support that. I am very proud to be a Republican. I am proud to be able to say I have the freedom of speech to choose and to have an opinion. I respect your opinion. I respect your political stance. We are different, but we need to respect each other, and we need to understand that we live in this country where we have the freedom to speak our mind, as well as we have a freedom to choose. I don't tolerate violence.
You know what, everyone? I hate that I have to do this on a Saturday after enjoying a quiet day with my family. But fuck all you haters, because I am not friends with Jenny Wen. I did not invite her to my event. She showed up to my event that I was hosting, which was a public event, with her own camera crew, okay? She came up to me, she apologized, said she felt bad for everything that had happened. She is not my friend. I do not stand by what she had posted, her beliefs. But if someone says I'm sorry, I'm gonna snap a photo and move on, because what was I gonna do? Create a scene at my business event? No. She stood by me for a minute, snapped a photo, moved on. So you all should too. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna set this straight. Whitney did not invite me to her event. I was invited by somebody else. Whitney is a businesswoman. I'm a businesswoman. And the owner of Monkey is a businesswoman. I was there to support those women. Woman empowered woman. So all you haters, fuck you. You have issue with me? That's on you. Leave Whitney alone. I said this before. I am saying it one last time. I did not say I don't like black people, nor did I say I don't support the BLM movement. I already apologized for those I hurt in my post in 2020. I took full responsibility for what happened. I am moving on, and if you can't move on, that's your problem.
Who bought those? They're expensive.
But this is what I use.
Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord, that's a lot.
You know what? My neighbors are going to call the cops.
Look, our dealer's here. People are going to just assume.
Anna, are you talking
Michelle.
to me?
I meant Diana.
No, I'm Michelle.
No, you meant Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. Ugh, I get my help wrong.
She says she get her help wrong? It's 2020, honey. Nobody's the help. It's derogatory.
And I would never say anything so terrible or so dark.
What do you feel she's accusing you of? What do you think? Not anyone else. I don't want anybody else's opinion.
I just don't want any insinuation about my personal character.
You just want her to say that she doesn't think you're a racist.
I know you have no parents, right?
Oh my God.
I said don't bring that up.
But she's the party. Wait, are you okay? All right, take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths.
All right, Mario, we gotta go.
That she's a racist.
This is where it gets dangerous, because you are dangling a really dangerous carrot.
When you don't say what it is, people are going to fill in the blank.
Oh,
and it's going to be a lot worse.
It's already bad.
I know.
For you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not good for you.
No, it's not.
You said you don't have parents, which in her brain was, why, you think because I'm black, African, I fell off an acacia tree?
George is calling me a racist? I heard Cody's parents were dead, and I mentioned it.
Is somebody going to tell me what was said?
Nope. It's about my family and how I have raised them to have multicultural
Yes.
friends.
That was it?
Yes. Yes. We have a pool, we have a jacuzzi, everybody's welcome. That's it.
Now I get it. Crystal's all confused.
What you got, this hair breed, this not in Atlanta. They ain't looking for you.
Oh, you don't like half breeds?
You're a whore. You done slept with everybody. They don't want you. Your clit has left your body.
And that night in Tahoe...
Are you that girl? I don't see color.
I don't see race. It's not when this conversation took place. It was actually the next day.
My white child with black girls in there, a Chinese girl was in the jacuzzi, and I'm like, this is what it should be.
I did hear this story, but I didn't hear it when Crystal said I heard it.
You're nowhere near more educated than the rest of us. And by the way, child bride, while you were busy getting married at 12, the rest of us were building businesses, graduating college, doing things, you know, to educate ourselves.
She told me, but I was like, is there something else? Because that doesn't seem dark to me. Didn't seem as dark as you made it out to be.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking.
Okay, but was it problematic to you?
Was it problematic to me?
What she told you?
No.
I'm gonna stand by the uneducated comment based on you calling me a child bride. That is a disgusting thing to say.
You know, they call Priscilla Presley a child bride. I mean,
okay, I'm an Asian person.
It's the Asian. See, that's what I'm talking about.
As an Asian person, child bride is equivalent to mail order bride. Do you know that?
This is my problem with Dorit. She takes things and then makes them personal, and then she becomes the victim. When I said it to Erica, we were all having a good time.
But we are having a good time, you guys.
If you have to say it like that, we're not having a good time.
I'm saying that because you just attacked me.
I feel like for you and your privilege, I can't.
You want to be a model? Are you tall? Let's see how tall. So, and you said how old were you? Oh, you have plenty of time. You have plenty of time to grow. And you know what? Losing weight is easy. That's the easy part. You know what you have is you have the basics. When you have the basics to work with, the other part is easy.
Yes. You said you don't believe Dorit is racist, but you do believe she's an unconscious Karen.
Yeah,
the
just like
being just
unaware, just not. I feel like the word attack just seemed unnecessary.
Kathy, know this lady.
Yes. I feel like I do. Precious?
No, that's not.
I don't know her.
That is Lizzo.
She is precious, though. Lizzo's precious.
That's like what I call her.
Lizzo is precious.
Precious to me.
Yes.
I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words and all the things. But, you know, they're also, you have to judge on character, you know, and intent. You know that I would never deliberately do something to hurt you, okay? And if you do, by the way, otherwise, then tell me.
You were attacked by strangers in your home.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.